Hello everyone, my name is John and I am about to make a gear video. This is going to be the gear that I will be taking with me on my Appalachian Trail through hike attempt. I will be leaving Monday, March 31st, which is in about a day. And anyway, here's my gear. I will be bringing these sunglasses, which I have had with me for like 4 years, and they work just fine. And I will start off going over my gear. This is the hat I will be bringing. It is a outdoor research wind stopper hat, and it's a little tight, but it keeps me warm and it works just fine. I just got these today. These will be my gloves. They are fleece gloves from Cabela's, and they're in 2XL. I'm usually just a large, but they still fit quite nicely. I'll be taking those. I will be taking a synthetic shirt, just a lightweight synthetic shirt that I got from Costco. It's a Champion brand. It's real lightweight. My long sleeve layers will be the Icebreaker brand merino wool long sleeve shirt. It's a mid-weight base layer, and I have two of these. This one is just a crew. The other one I have is black, and it is a zip up. I'll be taking three pairs of the merino wool hiking socks from Costco. They're Kirkland brand. They work just fine, and I really like them because after wearing them 6-7 days in a row, you do not get any odor out of them. Not that I'm going to be wearing them that long. These are my the North Face Paramount Peak my Paramount Peak convertible pants. They're quick drying and they have a lot of pockets. So that's the only pair of pants I'm bringing. I'm also bringing the pair of shorts that I'm wearing for sleep. They're just synthetic. They're Kansas State shorts. For sleep, for camp, and if I ever need shorts for hiking, I'll just zip those off and use that. I will be bringing 3 pairs of the Ex Officio boxer briefs, which are very comfortable, and I like them a lot. I also have another Champion branded article of clothing. This is like a hoodie. It's a pretty light hoodie from Target. It will be my first layer of insulation. My first outer layer of insulation while I'm hiking. And if I am still cold while I'm hiking, I will put on my rain jacket, which is the Marmot Precip rain jacket. And I haven't really been able to test this out in the rain yet. I thought about taking a shower in it, but I'm sure it works just fine. And I will put this on over that black hoodie while I am hiking. If I get cold, and if I still need an extra layer of insulation after that, which I do not anticipate I will, while hiking at least, because I will be starting April 2nd actually will be my first day on the trail. I also have the Marmot Zeus down puffy jacket. This will be my main insulating layer when I'm in camp. It's pretty light. Right now it's a little heavy because I have a lot of car keys and change and stuff in the pockets, but it's a very light, compressible down jacket. And I have heard that it is supposed to stuff into its own pocket, but I haven't figured that out yet. So I will just stuff it into one of these dry sacks that I got from Walmart. It was a 3 for $10 pack. I think that'll work fine. I'll keep it in my pack. If it starts raining, I'll have a pack cover. I'm pretty sure I'm also going to have a pack liner that I don't have yet, so I'm not really worried about this getting wet. I'll probably send it home anyway pretty soon because it's not going to be that cold when I get out there. This is going to be my headlamp. It is the Black Diamond Moxie. I'm not really a huge fan of the way it looks. Whatever, I don't really care. It's only 70 lumens, I believe, which is a little low from what I've heard, but I've gone and walked throughout the neighborhood with this once before at night, and it's been bright enough. One thing I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that it doesn't have a red light feature, but we'll see. I got it for like $13 on Steep and Cheap, so I'm not really too worried about getting a new headlamp if I want to, need to, whatever. This is another one of the Walmart dry sacks that I got. This is what I'll be keeping my clothes in. I have a Sea-Doo Summit dry sack that I have for my food. My food is in here. I'm still going to be adding more to this, but the reason I chose Sea-Doo Summit instead of just using another one of the Walmart dry sacks is because I'll actually be hanging my food bag every night, and I want to make sure that it's a quality dry sack because it'll be out in the rain, and my other dry sacks will be in my backpack with a pack cover and a sack liner, so I'm not too worried about those dry sacks getting saturated or something like that. To hang my food bag, I'll just be using this utility cord that I got from REI a couple days ago, 50 feet. My cook system. My cook system is going to be the MSR Pocket Rocket. I've already tested this out twice in my GSI Soloist, I believe it's the Soloist pot. Just today I made a little pot cozy for it out of like a car sun reflector and some chrome aluminum tape or whatever. I'm probably going to make a pot cozy lid for it also, but this, I would try and take it out, but it's the GSI Pinnacle Soloist or something like that. To test my stove, I boiled 3 cups of water in this in about 3 minutes on full blast. So I think that's pretty good. The guide I will be taking with me is the AT guide, the 2014 Northbound edition. I've heard that it's the go-to guide for a lot of people, so I bought it and I like it so far. It seems like it has a lot of good information about trail towns and the trail and the profile of the trail, so you can kind of see what type of elevation you're going to be doing. A lot of people tear it in half or tear it into sections. I'm not going to do that. I really don't care if I'm carrying a couple extra ounces. I'd like to keep it intact. It's whatever. If I really feel like I want to tear it up and mail it home, I can do that on the trail. My cook set, it also comes with this this sleeve cover pot thing. It's rubberized on the inside, so it can be used as like a little sink if I want to. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing this or not, because I have the pot cozy now that will be over my pot. So there's that. Also, this came with a pot. I don't know if I'm going to be taking it. It's just a little cup. It fits in the pot. I may or may not be taking it. It doesn't really matter. This is my pack cover. It's just an REI 80 liter pack cover. My pack is only 50 liters, which I will show you in a minute. But I've heard that it's good to just get an oversized one. You can cinch it down more because my sleeping bag is going to be on the outside, and I just don't want to have to be struggling with putting on my pack cover in the morning or when it starts raining or whatnot. My water filter my water treatment is going to be the Sawyer Mini. I have not tested it out yet because I don't want water to just be sitting in there before I go. But I've heard very good things about it. I will also most likely be carrying Aquamira tablets or the liquid form, just in case this freezes, even though I don't really think it's going to be getting that cold still on the trail. I'm not completely sure, but just in case, just as a backup. And also, if I start to hear that there's the norovirus that's floating around out there, I'll probably start using the Aquamira a little bit more until I get out of whatever area I was in where I heard about that and stuff like that. I just got this today. It's going to be the pocket knife that I take on the trail. It's the Spyderco. What's it called? The Spyderco Tenacious, I believe. It's about 4.5 ounces, I think. It's not super tiny, but it seems like a very nice knife. Be carrying it on me at all times, and it's not that heavy at all. It feels very light, and it's very sharp, and it's just one of those things that I want to carry. I also recently bought a small Gerber knife, which is 1 ounce, and it fits in the palm of my hand. And I feel like that's just a little bit too small, and it wasn't sharp enough for me. So there's that. Onto my sleep system. I got my tent. It is not set up right now. I have set it up a couple times already. It doesn't really look like much, but it is the Lightheart Gear So Long 6. And it sets up with my Lucky Cork-Lite trekking poles. So there's that. It weighs just under 2 pounds by itself, I believe, and it packs down real small into this stuff sack that it came with. It packs down to about the size of a 2-liter bottle of soda. But I don't know if I'm going to be bringing that stuff sack. It's a bit of a pain. It's a bit of a pain to get into the actual stuff sack, so I might just stuff it into the front of my backpack when I'm hiking. Speaking of my backpack, this is my backpack. It is the Osprey Atmos 50. I originally had bought the Deuter Air Contact Light 65 plus 10, but even though I had never loaded it up before I returned it, I just felt like it was too big, so I returned it and tried on some other different backpacks, and I felt like the Atmos felt real good on my back, and I felt like it was going to be a good enough size, so I bought it, and it's plenty spacious, enough room for me. I'm usually going to put my tent in here and different things like that. I really think it's enough for me, and it's very comfortable. I think it's actually